Welcome to my channel. I go by the name of Rise. I am your tarot and oracle reader. I am also your bestie. And like I said before, and I've said many times before, I am that bestie that everybody has in their friendship groups that tells you not to do something, but you still do it. But then you go back to that person, me, and you tell them that you did it and it didn't work out. And we sit there saying, we told you so. I'm that friend. So I'm going to be pulling some cards today, get some energy check-ins, see what's going on with yourself, see what the tea is, what's the gossip, who's doing what, she, he, what, where, when, and why. So we're going to get into all of that. In the meantime, if you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are new to my TikTok or my Instagram, click that follow button. If you're new to my YouTube again, just click that subscribe. Also, if this does resonate with you, then click like and comment. Let me know. If it doesn't, leave it completely alone and send the energy straight back into the universe. So I'm going to get into it today, and I feel like the energy today is a little bit calmer. It's a little bit smoother. I want to get a few more before I start giving out messages. But I definitely feel like the theme is intention. Intentionally setting things. Intentionally. It's like everything you prepared for last year, it's time for it to come into manifestation this year. And this is kind of the message and the theme that I've been getting for the past few days, especially for the collective. I feel like it's going to be a wonderful year for a lot of people. Oh, and the first card we've got is the Empress card. I mean, it's time to take action. Oh, and just to let you know, the deck that I am actually using, let me move my Xbox control. The deck that I am actually using is my Tarot Fairy deck. So it's different to your normal traditional deck. It's not like the Two of Cups, etc. This is all about fairies, and this is magic and seasons, and we're going to get into all of it. So we've got the Empress card, and the Empress card is all about taking action, taking ownership, taking accountability, stepping up to the responsibilities that the Empress has, and doing it with such grace and with such flow, in definitely a more feminine energy. Now, I know we live in a society where it's very masculine and hustle, bustle, hustle, all of that. This is a different type of energy you'll be coming through with. I feel like you went through the season of survival. You went through the season of that kind of masculine energy. It's now you're bringing the feminine in and the masculine together, and it's going to create this harmony and this balance. So the next deck that we've got is the Three of Summers. I said next deck, I meant the next card. I'm still unwell, by the way. I mentioned in my video yesterday that I had coronavirus, I think it's called coronavirus, for like a whole week, and I'm just recovering, but I couldn't just lay here and not do what I love doing. Not gonna happen. So we've got the Three of Summers, which is news, celebration, and I feel like you're gonna be doing a lot of this, especially here with this Empress energy. And like I said, this Empress energy is all about action, bringing things in. And I feel like I said this actually in yesterday's message, but I feel like this is going to be a theme this week, is like all the hard work and efforts that you put in is now going to come up to the surface. But I feel like as these things are coming up to the surface, there's things you're still going to need to do. So it's not like all of this is going to come up and you're just going to chill and relax. No, you need to make sure that you are able to put structure in. This is where your masculine energy is going to be needed. Put structure in, put organization into everything that you're doing so things can flow. Then we've got the Moon card, powerful, intuition, epiphany, letting go of worry and fear. You stop this now. It's like you were going through this season, I feel like this was very recent as well, where you were constantly like just worrying. And you were worrying so much, and it was like things you didn't need to worry about. Like the universe absolutely had you. But as being a human being as well, you were still very much worried. But your intuition and your spirit and soul knew that you were going to be okay. So it's like, even though you was worried, you weren't acting on that worry, but sometimes you was, but you caught yourself because your intuition and your soul knew everything's going to be okay. We've got really good major arcana cards. We've got the star card here, looking forward to the future, looking into the future, using your intuition as your GPS to move into the reality that you need to move into. It's kind of like, okay, I'm gonna go into what I've been up to, right? I've been tapping into the mystical, magical realms. Like, when I tell you the level of magic that surrounds us, not just on an energetical level, is absolutely wild. And when I say magic, I'm not talking about casting spells, and all of that is beautiful, but it's being able to work with energy. It's being able to move the energy into how you need to move it. Being able to understand what you do with that energy as well, and how you're able to bring it into yourself. Being able to alchemize, which is another word, alchemize, which I keep getting wrong. Alchemizing the energy and transmuting it. Also stepping into different realms of magic. So yes, that fairy godmother, that the fairies and the dwarves, and it's all real. it's all real, and that's because that's my reality, that's my world. It's magical, and because I've brought that into my world, I'm now able to use that to make my life more magical, shall I say? I was going to say more worth it, but it's worth it anyway, but more magical and more uplifting and more beautiful. And this is what I really feel like the star really is representing, is like looking into the future, using, this moon energy as well, your intuition, your imagination, your creativity, and bringing it into like this reality that you truly desire and that you truly want for yourself. You've got the Two of Summers. Oh my God. So the Two of Summers. I'm going to just put that there for a moment, and I'm going to just come closer. If you don't have a divine counterpart, they're on their way. If you have a divine counterpart, it's always one word I've got to say wrong, counterpart, I suggest you go tell them you love them right now. So the Two of Summer, excuse me, the Two of Summers is all about commitment. It's all about relationship. It's all about love. But I feel like when you're able to do this moon and star energy, this is going to invite the love that you truly desire. And if you have a counterpart already, it's bringing that spark back in for you guys, that magic. If you don't have a counterpart yet, there is going to be a divine union. I'm going to say a divine union that is coming in, which is going to match this magical reality that you're trying to, don't want to use the word trying, I really got to work on my language. This magical reality that you have, this union, this particular person that's going to come in is going to be able to match that. And when there's two of you, it's hoy. when there's two of you, I mean, think there's just one of you right now. Now imagine when there's two of you. It's like you walk into a room, everyone's gonna know exactly who you both are. It's like, what? These two, like they'll just feel you like something magical about these two. Something about these two. The way she looks at him, the way he looks at, there's something. You're gonna get a lot of that. So keep your heart open. Oh look. We've even got the Queen of Summer. So we had the Two of Summer, which is about commitment coming in, love coming in. And we've got the Queen of Summer, which is also about listen to your heart, intuition, insight. You can trust what's coming for you. So this is just perfect, because this is telling you that a divine union is coming. Open your heart and keep your heart open. I want to see what other messages we have for you. I definitely feel like this year is going to be a very smooth start. It's like I said it in my video yesterday, so if you haven't watched my video yesterday, please go ahead and watch it, because it's really important. How I talk about the first 3 months is about setting tensions and setting the scene for your year. So 8 of Springs that fell out, stress that comes from having many things happening at once, successful multitasking, sudden events of change. This goes hand in hand with this Empress energy and this 3 of Summers energy when I said get organized, start structuring, because then when you're able to move in the direction that you need to with more flow, you'll be able to manage it more. This is going to be a very magical year for a lot of people. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. The Dreamer. Oh my God. The Dreamer. I don't think I need to say so much on what that card actually represents in terms of how much things that you've wanted, things that you've dreamt of, things that you've manifested are gonna come in to this season for you. And this is why I was talking about that imagination, using your intuition, using your imagination to create the reality that you want, because you are a dreamer, you are a visionary, you are somebody who can see. And as someone who can see, even if you think you cannot see, you can see, because if you cannot see if you think you cannot see, how are you able to have a vision of your future? That is you being able to see. So when you're able to have these type of visions of yourselves, you need to hold that vision, because that vision is what is going to keep you on your path. So I want to get some from this deck, and then I am gonna get some angel cards. This has been a very beautiful reading. The Destiny card. I think this goes hand in hand with this Dreamer card here. What else have we got to tell my beautiful collectives? Moving on. You're leaving a lot of things behind, and it's about time for you to be doing that anyway. I feel like you've left a lot of things behind, but there's just a few little more things that need to be left behind, especially people, because as you are energetically growing on a vibrational level and your frequency is growing, a lot of people that had the capacity before to be around you won't have that capacity anymore. I don't want to say it like that. I mean, I sound like a cow, but let's be real. Sometimes not everybody wants to grow, and that's fine. That's their journey, and I'm not saying you need to cut them off or be rude to them or anything like that. Just leave them where they are. Send them love. If they need your support, you will support them if you can. But in terms of where you're going to be leaving a lot of things behind, a lot of baggage. That meme for the New Year's, everyone was at one point in time literally posting of the girl or the boy with all the bags and she's stepping into the new year. That's literally what I see in my head. Transformation. You've just gone through another transformation, which has put you more into your power, into your gifts. Let's get some more. Okay, so we've got a fertility card. But that is a rebirth. Sorry, my camera battery almost told me it was dying, but it's fine. We've got the fertility card, which is a rebirth. We've also got partnerships and alliance. Now, I've also got memories of love. And I definitely feel like, because this new love is on its way, you see this old love, this baggage, past memories, past stuff, because it's memories of love. It's not the person that's coming back. No, it's kind of like you went through a lot in your past relationships and you've carried the baggage of them into new relationships. Now you're letting it go. Now you're shedding it. Now you're letting it go. And when you've let that go, there's partnership and alliance, because new connections, you're making space for new to enter, new connections, new partnerships, new friends, and that new love that's coming in. I just want to get 2 more if I can with this. I was waiting for that card to drop. So, mental conflict. You've left kind of this energy behind, but still in the back of your head, there's a little bit kind of a worry about certain things, probably finances. Excuse me. I'm definitely getting like financial stuff and just things that normal human beings worry about. But that is a reminder not to, because you're going to be celebrating soon. I feel like when it comes to the financial stuff, I feel like it's going to happen unexpectedly. Like, you're not going to expect it. Like, you're not going to be sitting there saying, oh yeah, money's coming, I got money to make. You're not in that mode no more. It's like, if it comes, it comes. If it don't, it don't. That's the energy you're in. You're not expecting it. And because you're not expecting it, that's when it's going to come in. Why? Because you're not in the energy of chasing it now. You're in the energy of attracting. So I just want to get some advice. Angel cards, not advice cards. What have we got to tell the collective? This is your life's purpose. I love this card. So this is going hand in hand with this Empress energy, 3 of Summers, 8 of Spring that I spoke about earlier on, about getting things done, making those moves. And when I say it, I don't mean it in that type of like hustle energy. No, I mean it in like, okay, I want to create the life that I want. I want to build the reality that I want, and I'm going to do it, and you're going to do it in a way that's flowing. So, and it's whatever it is you've decided to do, it is your life's work. This is confirmation. Whatever that is, it is your life's purpose. Forgive yourself. You've done nothing wrong in this situation. So whatever's happened in the past, and I feel like this is a lot of things that have happened in the past that you're kind of, my ears are ringing, blaming yourself for, or going into this mode of like, I don't like this word, but neither, my mentor doesn't like it either. We don't like this word, victimy. We don't like it, but it's a language that is understood. But in the essence of like where you're going into victim mode and you're blaming yourself for a lot of things that are happening, you don't need to. Like, work on really forgiving yourself, because there was a lot of things that went on that you didn't have a full understanding of, and now you have a better understanding of that it will never happen again, right? Cool. So let's get one more. Thank you. Take your time in making decisions. Like I said, this year is going to be very crucial for you. This year is going to be focused upon divine and perfect health. I love that. Sorry, I had to look at the bottom of the deck. I love looking at the bottom of the deck. This year is going to be a very flowy year for a lot of people. It's going to be a lot of people we're going to see having the abundance, bringing that abundance in. Manifestations coming up. People are going to be raising their vibration, expanding their consciousness even more to create a better life for themselves. The earth is going to change rapidly. We're all going to change rapidly. And I feel like last year was all about planting the seeds. Like last 3 years, planting the seed, doing your inner work, really facing yourself. This year is more going to be, okay, taking care of yourself now. So you're done the facing yourself. Not saying it's not ended, but the hard part is done. Like the real hard part is done. And now the rest of it's going to be like a habit. It's going to be like immediately something happens, you're going to go into that habit of going into that, okay, where does this reflect me? Where is this inside me? And doing your inner work naturally. Like, it's getting to that point where this is going to be natural to you. That now it's about loving you. And it's about loving you on a whole different level. Just at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Wheel. Last card, the Wheel card. And this is the delays are over. Everything's coming in for you. It's time. It's time to rise. Anyway, I hope this video resonated with you. If it did, please comment, click like, hit subscribe if you're on my YouTube channel. If you're on my TikTok or my Instagram, comment, like, and follow. Also, if you want the full extended version of this social media, guys, you need to go onto my YouTube channel, and the handle is all the same. I am Rise11111, and the link is in my bio. Sending you so much love and light and positive energies. Mwah.